What's going on, you guys? I am, as always, Mr. Gamer 512. Let me get into the picture a little bit. Here we go. All right, welcome everybody to the Ripper Real Movie Review. Sorry, I have not been on YouTube in a while. There was some problems going on. I told y'all guys about all this a while back. So, but anyway, today I am with Dark Knight 987. And we, last Saturday, we went to go see Jigsaw. We never got a chance to talk to you guys about it and tell you how we felt about it. But today, I know it's a late review. I know it's late. I know I'm late, completely late on this. But I'm gonna give y'all guys the review today. So with that in mind, we're going to talk to you guys about this. Now, Jigsaw is the eighth, I believe the eighth installment in the Saw series.
I believe so, that's about right.
And it is directed by the Spirit Brothers. This is also based, it is based solely on the Saw films, as we talked about before, by James Wan and Lee Whannell. It stars Matt Passmore, Callum Keith Rennie, Cleve Bennett, and Hannah Emily Anderson. And there's a lot of stuff that we need to talk about in this film. The good, the bad, what we thought was good, what we thought was bad, what we thought did not exceed our expectations. Like other Saw films, this one wasn't really that scary. Nah, it wasn't that scary. So it's probably gonna. So what we decide to give it is probably gonna hurt it a little bit. But I gotta say, what we saw during this film, the ending was the most biggest shocker, because I didn't think that would actually happen.
Nobody expected it.
Yeah, nobody expected it, man. And we are gonna give y'all guys. By the way, we're gonna give y'all spoilers during this. So yeah, just for your information, we're gonna give y'all guys spoilers during this.
Yeah.
But I felt that the film did absolutely good, even though it did suck a little bit, even though it did drag on, even though the characters weren't all that great. You know, I felt that the film did pretty well. And I believe that I think that you know, it did have problems. We're not gonna go into that, but you come to find out that John is still you come to find out that John Kramer is still, you know, you're thinking to yourself while watching the movie, is he still alive? Is he not? And okay, and I want to ask a question, dude. How the fuck did he get out of his casket? That's what I would like to know. How the hell did he get out of his coffin? There's a part in the film where the guy that you met in the very beginning of this film, spoilers by the way.
Yes.
You meet this thief in the beginning of the film, and you see these and you don't know what's going on, you know what I mean? Like, and there's a part in this film where one of the guys, this guy is killed in a hospital bed. And instead of finding the body of Jigsaw, the Jigsaw killer, John Kramer, you come to find out that it's not John Kramer in the coffin. It's the guy that we saw in the beginning of the film.
That's right.
So that was a very good disappearing act. How the hell?
Oh my gosh.
So how the hell did that come to be? You know what I mean? So you're thinking the whole time, what, is he alive? Is Jigsaw alive? Is John Kramer the son of a bitch that's doing this? No. Apparently this whole thing began 10 years before. 10 years in the past. You know what I mean? It reveals by the end of the movie it reveals that all this happened 10 years into the past. And this doctor, Logan, by the name of Logan, is the one doing all this. You know what I mean? And I want to get your thoughts, dude. What did you think about the movie overall?
Well, overall, I thought the movie was, it was good. I mean, the way when we found at the end, the way the puzzle or the twist turned, took me by surprise. And again, like I said, poor guys, so why there would be spoilers alert now. Of course, my friend told you about what's been going on. Now, the man that we're talking about, in the beginning of the film, he's involved in a car chase and he gets injured, and so he's in the hospital. And so there was, of course, toward the end of the film there, somebody comes and takes him, kills him, takes him from the hospital. You don't see him taken from the hospital, but that's what happens. And he is found in the Jigsaw killer's, Mr. Kramer's casket. So yeah, that kind of in turn was a shock for me. And finding out that this doctor, who's just the doctor, medical examiner, who works in the morgue on bodies, who happened to be working on some victims of this new. It starts investigating these victims that are found. And they're killed mysteriously. And to find out that he, the whole time behind it all, and also found that when the film goes back to the people who are trapped and dealing with all these traps that have to do things to get free, and as the film goes back and forth, you can kind of get how the story goes, but then as it goes back and forth, you're kind of like, whoa, this is going on, but then while that's going on, all this has happened over here, and but like I said, for me though, the ending was, it comes to a shock when you find out that this guy who was a medical examiner is the one behind it all. But and you find out that, I mean, the mystery about Kramer being alive or not, you'll figure it out at the end. I mean, if you see it for yourself, and
yeah. But
like I say, it's a real twist, towards the end there, a little. Thought turner there. So
I felt that the ending was shocking. I felt that the ending did what it needed to do. It shocked the fuck out of me and him. But you know what I mean? And we were remember we were looking at each other. We were looking at each other in the theater. Yeah. Like, what the hell just happened? You know what I mean? Because I didn't. To be honest, I mean, maybe some of you guys maybe saw it coming, but we didn't see it coming.
Oh yeah.
I did not see this shit coming at all. Nor did Alex, because I know for a fucking fact. I'm still trying to figure out how this Logan guy. How did this Logan guy get John Kramer's body out of his coffin and put this other and bury this other dude? That's Houdini shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought that the movie did really good. I thought the movie did good. Not enough to say it's a 10 out of 10. But I would give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say.
Because I felt that the film did well. It did good. It did do good, but there was problems. I had problems with the acting. The acting was a little weird at times.
Yeah, I
Uh,
noticed that too.
there was a couple of other. There was a couple. You know, the scenes dragged on a little bit. It was very good movie. It was a very good movie, but it kind of went off the rails a little bit.
Yeah.
But that ending, that ending, towards the end of this film, me and Dark Knight 987 saw this film, and we were looking at each other like I said before, and thinking, what the hell just happened? You know. So with that in mind, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. What would you give it, man?
Well, I give it I agree with you about the same. I mean, 7.5, maybe 8, maybe an 8. But you know, and then again, and those of you out there, you know, this is our opinion. This is what we would give it. You know, this is just our thoughts on it. Maybe you out there may think different. But yeah, about 7.5, maybe an 8. But I'd say 7.5 is about sums up. But again, what do you guys, what do you out there in the internet world think? If you haven't seen it, we do recommend you go see it for yourselves, and you be the judge as to what do you think about this Jigsaw movie. Now, of course, I mean, some of you are familiar with the Jigsaw series. Now, I know about the Jigsaw series. I haven't seen most of the films. I mean, I've seen the first one due to a family member who showed me the first film. So that's how I kind of got in touch with the Jigsaw series. So that's how I know all about that. But anyway, so what do you guys think? Y'all go see Jigsaw. It's playing now. And what do y'all think? Y'all can see for yourselves and judge for yourselves on what you think about the whole plot twist and all what you think happened in the film. So, and maybe you want to give it your own rating sometime. So again, this is what we think about it, 7.5 out of 10. And again, you be the judge. Go see for yourselves. If you have seen it, well, you know, this is what we're thinking about. If you haven't seen it, go check it out and see for yourselves.
Yeah, I even though this movie didn't do it all too well, I still give it a high rating. I thought that 7.5 out of 10 was a very good rating. He gave it an 8, which, you know, which I kind of agree with. The 8 I kind of agree with an 8 too. But you know, I still felt that the acting that this film could have gone a little bit better. Could have been made a little bit more better. Some people may give it some old bullshit or whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
like I said, it's just our opinion. You know, this is how we feel about it. I know people out there may think otherwise, but you know what? This is just our opinion. We're not trying to talk down about anything. We're not trying to talk shit about anything. But this is just, you know, our review on it. This is our take. You know, from our experience of seeing this film, this is what we think about it. So, you know, but everybody has their own opinion. So, you never know. You never know.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be it for me. I am Mr. Grimmer Fallon 2. That's Dark Knight 987. And thank you for watching this edition of the Ripper Road Movie Reviews. The next time I'm gonna give you guys our probably this weekend. I'll be going to see Thor Ragnarok, and then the week of his birthday, the week of Dark Knight's birthday, we'll be going to go see Justice League. So I'll be giving you guys my review for Thor Ragnarok, and then we'll both, from his house, we'll be giving you our review for Justice League.
That's right. So look out for those. Such a good job. But look out for those this weekend. He will go see Thor Ragnarok. Look out for that one, and then November the 18th, which is my 30th birthday, we will be live here in Austin, and we will go see Justice League and give you our opinion, our review on the Justice League movie. Me and him have been excited, more than excited, to go see the Justice League movie. We have been waiting for this to come out, and it's going to come out, and we're going to go have a good time. November the 18th, we're going to talk with our sources first, and that way we can be able to get together on that. So again, look out for that. And guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment below, and all the good things. And of course, also watch out for more content from my channel too. I know I haven't been on in a while. I will try to upload more things. stuff like that. So look out for that, and we'll see you. The next time we'll be together, we'll see you on November 18th, guys. So thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. I am, as always, Mr. Girl number 512. That's Dark Knight 987, and we'll see you all in the afterlife. Peace.